Hey guys,
We're here today to check out a Patreon request from this patrono right here. Asked us to check out the band called Paradox with the song Priestly Vows. Hide your children. Alright, are you ready for this?
yeah,
Let's check this out. The church bells,
they are ringing.
they are ringing. Oh, little Timmy, I think I dropped something on the floor. What was that? Is another person's phone? I missed that. Oh, JC. Holy. That's some old school shit right there. Alright, thoughts? What do you think?
I mean, you're right there. There's some old school stuff. Now, was that what you were expecting when the song started?
No. No.
There you go.
So, what are you expecting?
I don't know. I was expecting something darker. Because the song...
Well, with the church bells at the beginning, right?
Even the guitar at the start was kind of looming with some darkness. I thought that we were going to get some darker vocals. And then...
you thought this was going to go more black metal?
Yeah.
Is that what you're thinking?
I was thinking more black metal. Or even more like... If it was supposed to go a little bit old school, black and roll... But more.
I know the band, so I knew I was not gonna get black metal. But I can see where you get that. I mean, I thought maybe the track was gonna go a little bit darker, but not from that perspective. Okay.
Yeah, I was picking some blackened elements.
Okay. All right.
Which I mean, with the church bell and the starting stuff.
I mean, but the song is called Priestly Vows, so
you never know.
The church bell's Priestly Vows. No, I'm saying like the church bell is not completely disconnected from the title of the track.
Yeah.
So that makes sense from that perspective.
But the darkness of the song at the start was kind of...
Okay. It set you up for something.
It set me up for something.
But this was fucking good, though.
But the song was good, yeah. I looked past it, the song was really good.
It's fucking rips.
It did rip. And then it stopped, and I'm like... Because I didn't look at the time. It stops, I'm like, fuck, is the song already over? That's kind of like... Quite interrupted.
Oh, it's a long song. It's 7 minutes.
Yeah, no, when it stopped there to go into the kind of slower part, then build back the song. I'm like... Oh, is the song already over? I was starting to like it more, even though it kind of caught me off guard, the vocal wise. I was like, I was starting to like it more, and then it stopped. I'm like, oh, okay. And then I looked down, and I'm like, oh, there's still time. There's still time. And then it starts with that slower part, and I actually really enjoyed that slower part because then it started just building up.
What did you think about the solo section?
I mean, old school, man.
It was like I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but there's like 3 solos in there.
And that's old school. I mean, this whole song is very, very... I know we keep saying it, but very, very old school. But
even the vocals, the sound, everything's
very old school.
The way it's put together, the design of the track.
It sounds old school, but it also sounds new. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
It has the elements of both, of like an old school song, but still produced in a way of a new
so an old school song, but with more of a modern production values.
Exactly.
Okay. I think that's the perfect definition.
And I enjoyed it. Even though it kind of caught me off guard, and I really enjoyed how kind of dark the starting was. I still enjoyed it.
The song has everything that I like. First of all, the drums were killer. Super heavy, at times even like thunderous, like really not just creating movement, but also adding heaviness to that movement. And they would come in waves. The drums would pull back a little bit, and then at certain times they would come in with a lot more ferocity. And I really like that movement that the drums created. So killer drums. And then the fucking guitars, just ripping from the beginning. I mean, there are some slower moments, but overall, when you walk away from this track, I think you're going to remember just how ferocious those riffs were and how much it rips from the beginning. Like the slow movements that the song has are cool because they make the track more dynamic, more entertaining, not as repetitive or linear. But let's face the facts, you come for those fucking riffs. It's just chunky, like I fucking love, that. I love that sound, that specific sound. And then the vocals were perfect too, because the vocals just catch up with the track. They're there neck and neck in terms of where the song is going, with the movement that the song is going. The vocals were perfect there, just really intertwining. Also having a little bit of that old school twang to it, which brings the track into that vibe. I agree with you. It's an old school song with just modern production, but it works phenomenally well. It's really a well put together track. I was a little bit worried before I pressed play, because when you look at 7 minutes, what are you going to give me in 7 minutes that you're going to keep me entertained for 7 minutes?
Like I said, I didn't even look.
But the time went by really quickly because the song has great movement. That solo section, I think, is at least a minute and a half. It's really long, but it was so cool. The solos were so well done, so cool, and
very entertaining.
Yeah, it was like watching a tennis match. You're going from one side to the other side to the other. You're just going back and forth, really appreciating what the solos are giving to the song. Really well put together track. Bombastic with a lot of power, a lot of heaviness, still very melodic. Like there's nothing negative to say about the way this song is put together. I really enjoy this track. Maybe I would like to see a little bit more priests, getting beaten up or something. I don't know. To me, there was not enough priest in this video. Something nobody's ever said.
Yeah, this is the first time.
By the way, when I was looking at JC on the cross, you know what I thought? I've never thought about this before. He looks like he's doing the YMCA the way he's on the cross. He's like, why? Like, you can't do the MCA because he's nailed to it. Like, you know what I mean? He's pot committed. You know what I mean? He can't do anything.
He's committed to the Y.
Yeah, he's committed to the Y. Yeah. So, in the village people, Jesus is the Y, but you never got that before?
No.
He's kind of doing the Y. We just need somebody to do the other letters.
He has his arms wide open.
Well, he definitely believes in his creed. And like that, we've gone full circle.
Exactly.
All right, folks. We'll see you guys at the next video. Take care.
See ya.